What's going on, guys? Crypto Mark bringing you another B2X video. Today we're going to review this new DAPP on the Binance Smart Chain Network, B2X, and we'll take a look, see how it's different from some of the things we've seen in the past. If you guys didn't know, on this channel I show you guys how I make passive income with crypto. So with that being said, let's jump into it. All right, so here we are. Okay, this is B2X token.io. So let's just read through some of this stuff so we can see how it's different from some of the stuff we've seen in the past. All right, so B2X is pretty much brought to you by the T2X developers. T2X created a platform on the Tron blockchain that is very similar to Hex. So it's like a certificate of deposit. It's like time deposit or whatever. But it had its own little spin. It wasn't just like Hex, okay? T2X, I would say, was a pretty good platform. So B2X is similar to T2X, but it has its own spin on it. So let's take a look and see what's different. All right, so daily auction lobby. Our daily auctions will start from 3,700 B2X tokens per day and will be distributed between the users that participated in the auction based on their purchased amount. This will reduce over the next 365 days down to only 50 B2X per day. Okay, so it seems like the amount of B2X is being distributed will drip down each day, so it'll be less and less kind of going into supply, and until it gets to about 50 B2X in 365 days. All right, daily BNB divs. So every day 45% of the previous day's BNB that was spent in the auction lobby will be pulled and allocated to users based upon their stake share percentage. So that's an interesting one. So with T2X, it was like 95% went back to stakers. With B2X, only 45% is going back to stakers. So let's kind of scroll down and see what's different. I'm not going to read this lucrative staking system. Not much to say on that. I want to get to the nitty gritty and show you guys what's different. So here it is. Here's a piece right here. 40% of the BNB that entered the daily auction is pulled in the vault and dripped down to users based upon their vault share rate. Okay, so 45% is going to stakers, getting paid in BNB. Then 40% is actually going to a vault, right? And that vault will drip down a certain percentage. So we've definitely seen that before in a lot of ROI dApps. If you guys have been in the dApp space for a while, that is familiar. Let's scroll down to the bottom and just kind of go through some of these. How can I get B2X tokens? So B2X tokens are available for auction in our staking portal auction lobby or on PancakeSwap. So that's cool. So it's going to be on PancakeSwap, which is one of the largest decentralized exchanges on the BSC network, if not the largest. How can I earn from B2X? So by staking your B2X tokens, you can start receiving daily interest. Interest earned is bankable. When you bank your interest to the vault, you begin earning a share of the 1% daily vault drip. Okay, so it only drips 1%. So that 40%, so every time somebody goes into the auction, 40% goes to the vault. That vault is only dripping at a 1% daily rate. That'll ensure that it kind of goes on forever. Okay. In addition to daily interest, stakers are also rewarded with 45% of all BNB that enters the daily auction lobby. B2X will become tradable on multiple exchanges as continued development of additional smart contracts games designed to fuel the B2X stakers. So they're trying to find more utility for it. That's good for us. All right, here we go. Staking is only available in our staking DAPP. So you can only stake your B2X on their site, nowhere else. Can I have multiple stakes? Yes. Can I end my stake early? No. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because all of the style of contracts that we've seen like this before, if you went in for 100 days or 50 days, you can end it after 10 days. You cannot end these, all right? Can I modify my stake when started? No. What is staking minimum and maximum duration? So it only does 365-day stakes, man. So when you enter the auction, after that timer hits 0, and we'll take a look at the back office in a bit, it's gonna automatically be staked for 365 days, okay? And based off of your share in the platform, you'll get BNB divs, you'll get B2X interest. So you'll get interest on both the primary and secondary coins. Like I said, we'll take a look at that in a second. So it's only 365 days, man. So that's interesting. You cannot do a 30-day stake, and maximum number of tokens I can stake, so there's no max. What do I do when my stake duration ends? So you can restake. You have to restake, actually. You cannot collect them. And then 25% of your tokens will be burned upon restake. So once you stake through the auction, like if you go in through the auction, you're locked into B2X forever, essentially. Now you can get your interest, you can send it over to the vault. I believe you can collect it and you can sell it maybe, but we'll take a look at that in a second. What else can I do with my B2X? Initially, staking is the main focus of the platform. Shortly, we'll begin developing on the smart contract, dApps, and games. Okay, cool. So they're trying to build in. Let's take a look at the back office. All right, so here's the back office. I'd say it looks pretty clean. Let's take a look at the auction. Okay, so up here you can see the auction ends in 3 hours 44 minutes. So once that timer hits 0, whatever BNB you put in will get you a certain amount of B2X. So there's no collecting, I believe it's going to go straight to the staking section. All right. So far you can see there's 96 BNB that's gone in here. There's day 1. Like I said, this thing came out yesterday. So you can see my lobby entry, the BNB spent. So yeah, not a whole lot. It's pretty intuitive. This page right here, you guys should, like I said, it's pretty clean. So I don't think you'll have a ton of questions on that. Let's take a look at the staking section. So once, like I said, this timer hits 0 and my B2X actually goes here for 365 days, the progress bar will probably be in a waiting state, similar to what we've seen before. Waiting just means you're not gonna start earning interest until the next day, okay? So it'll pretty much take you 2 days to start earning. And then staked amount, BNB divs, bankable B2X. So here we have this bank all accrued interest. So let's say you've earned BNB and you've earned B2X. I believe you can bank all of these. It would go to the vault, which is here. And you would actually start earning a piece of that 1% drip. So you'll actually earn B2X on your B2X and you're gonna earn BNB on your BNB. Hopefully that makes sense. It looks like there's also a section where you can collect all auction divs. So you can just, it seems like you can just collect your divs and maybe it goes straight to your wallet. Not 100%, I guess we'll see on that here in the next day or so. But if you have additional questions, you can hit this menu, hit the latest updates, and it'll take you to their Medium article. All right, here's the Medium article. It kind of shows everything, has a lot of, like I said, Q&A. This is what I want to show you guys right here. What happens to the deposited BNB? So we said 45% gets distributed back to stakers as BNB dividends, right? So we're familiar with that. If you're staked, you will earn BNB on your stakes, okay? 40% is allocated to the BNB vault, which is then dripped to the users. So that's that 1% drip each day that they're feeding. 10% is used to add B2X liquidity on DEX, so most likely on PancakeSwap. 5% for buyback and 5% for adding liquidity. So that's interesting. I love seeing buyback for sure because that always increases the price. It doesn't say anything about lock liquidity though, but that's fine. And then 5% BNB is allocated to feed the T2X ecosystem, right? So everybody who's still in T2X, 5% of that BNB will get converted over to Tron, and it actually goes into the Tron lobby here. So ultimately increasing this. So if you're staked over on T2X, you will get more rewards. You can see I have 2.1 million T2X stake, so I should earn more for B2X. But definitely take a look at the Medium. They answer a lot of the questions on here pretty good. So the biggest thing for me is, I guess, not going heavy out of the gate, just putting in probably 0.1 each day. Because what I've seen with these platforms, if you go extremely heavy out the gate, and then let's say the total deposits of BNB drops to like 50 tomorrow, and then maybe drops to 30 the following day, you would have been better off going heavier on day 2 or day 3 or day 4, if you understand. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is like a dollar cost average type of platform for me. Definitely gonna probably just put in 0.1 each day. If I see this amount of BNB growing each day, I might go heavier. But if it's dropping, then I'll continue just doing my BNB, my 0.1 BNB each day and getting more B2X each day. All right, but that's pretty much it, man. Just wanted to do a quick review on this one. This one is a little bit more lower risk than some of the things we've seen lately, BNB stakes and stuff like that. We understand how these platforms work. This one's almost like a T2X mixed with the ROI, kind of like together. So I'm curious to see how it's going to play out. As always, only invest what you can afford to lose. Crypto is extremely risky. That's pretty much it for today, man. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, comment below, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.